lovers, it's Sarah, and it's time for another terrific Tuesday challenge over on the Scrappy Moms blog. I'll put a link down in the description box so you can play along for a chance to win some fabulous Scrappy Mom stamps. This time, the challenge is thankful, so any kind of project that has to do with Thanksgiving or fall or just letting somebody know that you're thankful for them. So I'm going to be making a card. There's a lot on this card, so I'm going to try to get through it quickly. I'm starting off with a piece of pattern paper from the My Mind's Eye Sunny Stack. It's like a blue wood grain, and this measures 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and this is going to be my mat for my card. I'm going to go ahead and build on this. I'm going to start off with this piece of white cardstock that I've used my Martha Stewart fence punch on, very favorite, and it's going to go down at the bottom of my card, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere that first. Oh my gosh, my desk is a mess right now. This card took me a very long time to get everything all together. Okay, so there's that. I'm just going to trim that up just a little bit. Okay. Okay, now I have this piece of grass that is cut from the Paper Doll Dress Up cartridge, and I cut it at 1.25, and I'm going to go ahead and stick that down. And trim that off. Okay, now let's see. The next thing I want to do is I have a little cloud that I used, let me grab it. Oh, my chair, sorry. The Fisker's Large Cloud Punch On from Miss Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. I use that punch all the time and I just love it. I'm just going to stick this one little cloud right about there. Okay, now I've got a little branch that I cut from the Straight from the Nest cartridge, and I cut it at 1.7. These are all gypsy sizes because I designed this card in my gypsy. And I just made the leaves orange because it's, you know, a fall card. And you probably can't see it in the video, but I took my stylus and I just added some little like lines, like veins in the leaves, because the leaves look so plain. Oh, and I've inked a lot of the stuff on my card with Tim Holtz Tea Dye Distress ink. So what I'm planning on doing is adhering this down, but I want the sign to look like it's dangling from this branch. So I just added some twine to the back of it. And this sentiment is from the brand new Scrappy Mom set, Pick of the Patch. It's right there, Pick of the Patch. And I'm also going to stamp the inside of my card with Thankful for You. Okay, so what I'm going to do is flip this over. And I'm going to add some Zig 2-way glue pen to my branch and leaves. And then I'll just add a little bit of ATG to the back of my sign. And hopefully there we go. That's good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down to my card base. This is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 size card made out of Paper Tray Inks Craft cardstock. Okay, there's my card base. Now I've got some pumpkins that I have cut from the Paper Doll Dress Up cartridge. And I've got 4 pumpkins. One is sized at 3 inches, one is 2 1/2, one is 2.2, and one is 2 inches. And what I've done is I cut them 3 times out of 3 different color cardstock, brown, orange, and green. You don't have to do this, but I just did it. And like I said, this card took me a really long time. And I didn't have any pumpkin peachy keen faces, but I was looking at the faces that I did have, and I thought this Snow Mini face assortment, they're made for snowmen, but I thought they looked adorable on the pumpkins. So I went ahead and used those, and I just colored them in a little bit. And that one I added a little twine bow to. I'm just kind of playing with the placement of these pumpkins. Okay, so I think that one went right about there. Up a little bit. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one I'm going to pop up on a foam square. And I think I'll keep this one flat. Okay, now I have a wagon that I've cut from the Create a Critter cartridge, and this is cut at 1 inch. And this brown layer here I ran through my Cuttlebug using the Distress Stripes embossing folder just to kind of make it look like it was made out of wood. And I forgot that I need to tuck the handle behind this pumpkin, so I'm going to lift it up a little bit. Okay, so let me go ahead and adhere my wagon down. So there's my little wagon. And then I've got one last pumpkin. This is that one that was 3 inches. And I was just going to show you quickly how I put this together. So what I did was I cut the stem off of the brown layer. And you can discard that. We don't need that anymore. And we're going to go ahead and adhere this brown stem to the green layer, and then on the orange part we're going to cut off the little vines, and then I'm just going to cut off the stem. And then we can go ahead and adhere that to our pumpkin. Cute. Okay, so this pumpkin is, oops, the pick of the patch, so he gets to go in the wagon. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that up. And I'm going to add some twine, maybe a little button or something to that pumpkin to make it stand out since it's special. You'll see it in the picture at the end. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside with Thankful for You. And I'm going to use Jenny Bolin Brown Sugar ink. Going to stamp that right on the inside. Okay, so there's the card for right now. Like I said, I'll probably add a little bit more to that pumpkin. But thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you can play along with the Scrappy Moms this week. Bye-bye.